Hey everybody, this is Jill for today. Thank you for coming into my kitchen. Today I am making oatmeal muffins. They're light, simple, a nice flavor, a little sweet, but very nice. It's a good muffin. So why don't we get started on this recipe? So the first thing you need is a cup of buttermilk, and I didn't have buttermilk, but of course a great save on that is you take a cup of milk, that's the ingredient, it's a cup, and you add about a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and you just let it sit there for a bit, and it begins to get thick and a little curdled, and then you can use that as your buttermilk. It works really great as a substitute. So I'm going to just set this aside for a moment, and now what I'm bringing in here is some old-fashioned, rolled oats, and I'm going to be pouring this milk, or buttermilk as we say now, into the oats. And I'm just going to mix this up so it has a chance. What we want are those oats to, plump up, absorb that milk, because that will soften them and make them a little easier to, to mix into a muffin recipe. So I'm just gonna get all that down in there. All right, that is pretty good there. Show that to you. So I'm going to set this aside for the moment. And now I'm bringing in a bowl which already has in it some old-fashioned, unbleached flour. And in here I have some salt, baking soda, and baking powder. And I'm going to tap that in there. And I'm just going to get that well combined. Now those oats will sit there for about 5 minutes. So, you can mix this up right now and, just set it aside and wait for those oats to get a little bit more absorbed with the milk. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set this aside and I will be back as soon as those oats are nice and plump. So we are back, and as you can see, most of that milk has been absorbed. So I think we're good here. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some sugar. And then I'm also going to add some vegetable oil. I use avocado oil. It's a nice neutral flavor, and it always works well. I wouldn't use anything heavy like olive oil in this, but any kind of vegetable oil that you like to use is great, just as long as it's kind of a neutral flavor. I'm going to crack an egg in here, precious egg. Give it a little scramble there. And then I'm also going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. There we go. And I'm going to give this a really good stir here. My spoon here. Well, actually, I'm going to use this other one here. Okay, here we go. I'm going to give it a good stir. Get all those ingredients combined with the oats and the milk. I'm looking to make sure on my recipe I've got everything here. Salt, baking powder, baking soda, sugar, salt, egg. Yep, we're good. Okay. All right, this is nicely mixed. I'm gonna work on that too much more. I'm gonna bring in my bowl of the flour with the flour and the salt and baking powder and baking soda, and we're going to combine that together. Get all that goodness out of there. We want to make sure we get all in there. And I'm just going to give this a mix to get this all combined. We don't want to get crazy and beat it too hard, but you certainly want, you want to get it to where it's all the flour is gone. Basically, it's all absorbed into that liquid. But that's about as far as you want to go. So we are actually almost there too. Look at that, a little bit over here. Get some of that off the bottom, but see how easy that is really. And you don't need a mixer or any of that stuff. You just get in there with a spoon, or I use my Tovolo tool, which is just amazing. All right, that is where we need to be, right there. So I'm going to get my muffin pan, and we're going to start filling up some muffin cups. All right, Okay, here we are. Now I have my oven set at 350 degrees, so that is preheated. And then a muffin tin, and you could lightly grease it or use paper cups, but what I use are these, they're just great, silicone cups. The stuff pops out, and I'll show that to you, but I haven't used paper cups in years, and these you just use them and wash them and use them and wash them, and they're just super good. So I'm going to take a scoop here, and I'm just going to start scooping into my muffin cups. I will do, this is a little smaller than, I need a little larger scoop. So what I'm going to do is go through here and give them all one scoop, and I will go back through and disperse what's left. So I will be back. So here we are. I went through and, as I said, got one scoop and then went back and redistributed what was left. So there we have our muffin dough ready to go into the oven. So those are going in the oven, and they're going to cook about 18 to 20 minutes. Of course, all ovens are different, and I'll let you know how long it took to bake in my oven. So what you're going to do is bake them. After that time, they should have some brown, on the top. But take a toothpick and poke it into the highest point of that muffin. And if it comes out a little on the doughy side, give it another 1 or 2 minutes and check it again. If it comes out clean, pretty clean with maybe a few crumbles on it, that muffin is all cooked up and you are ready to take it out of the oven. So we'll be back. Back, and these took 22 minutes in my oven, and they're beautiful. I want to bring you down and show you what we have here. Look at this. Don't those look lovely? Oh, and I want to show you, I've told you how wonderful these muffin cups, look at this. They just slide right out, and you wash them, dry them, and you use them the next time. Anyway, here are these beautiful muffins. I'm going to break one open here. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, I'll tell you, we used to do tastings. Once the product was cooked, muffins, the director would come in and taste the muffin. Nobody seems to care, so we just quit doing tastings. And I know there'll be some people who say, I want to taste, but get real close in there. You can see little specks of oats. It smells wonderful, and I think it has a lovely crumb there. So, okay. So that's how you make oatmeal muffins, and I hope you'll give them a try. Now, before I end this video, I want to say that we are coming into some pretty serious times. Money's going to get tighter, food prices are going to go up. And I hope you'll hang with me, because I'm going to start doing more and more economical recipes, I promise I will, that maybe you can enjoy and actually share with your friends and family. I got a long haul ahead of us, but we got to stay strong and we got to stay united. So that's my political message for the day. Take care, everybody. I will see you real soon. Bye-bye.